What's up, everybody? Crash here. Welcome back to Crash Gets a Spread, where we talk about sports from a betting perspective. It is Wednesday, October 9th, and we have one college football game to talk about. If you do like the content, please like the page, subscribe, all that stuff. It does help us out. Yesterday, real quick, we had 3 picks. Technically, I swept the board, but I got a late 55.5 number. So I went 2-1 on my picks, where I gave you an over 54, and that hit. So that's why you need to shop your lines. Maybe even bet as early as possible, or stay off a number if it changes too late in the game. So 2-1. I'll go ahead and take that since I got the late number. But hopefully you got a 3-0 day. Today we have the New Mexico State Aggies versus the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, Conference USA matchup. This New Mexico State team is not a good college football team. Last year they were better, but the coach and quarterback went to Vanderbilt and took a bunch of people with them. So they have a fairly new team this year, compared to the Gamecocks that haven't had that much turnover. So right now the Jacksonville is 2-3, where New Mexico State is 0-4, just coming off a 50-40 rivalry game with New Mexico, University of New Mexico. So they are not looking good this year. They've made a quarterback change. So Marucci is starting for quarterback. It has looked better than Awad, I believe is how you say his name. But the offensive line is still bad. They're kind of middle of the road in rushing. Rushing 120 yards per game, 3.18 yards per carry. They're last in passing, which is starting to look a little better since Marucci has came. But they're not looking good this year. They're not looking good so far. They gave up 285 yards versus New Mexico. And Jacksonville is going to try to pass the ball a little bit. So Jacksonville, on the other hand, Tyler Huff has looked okay at quarterback. They didn't look that good in their first 2 games, but it was against Louisville and Coastal Carolina. So they got to get a pass with those 2. They played Eastern Michigan University tough, lost by 3 points in overtime, and they've beaten Kennesaw State and USM pretty easily, 44-7 and 63-24. But that's a 1-4 team and 0-5 team. So beating the people that they need to beat. This team should win comfortably over the New Mexico State Aggies. The number is all the way at 20.5. Looking at these scores, though, they're not going to stop scoring if they don't have to. Definitely going to go with Jacksonville State University Gamecocks to cover the 20 points, 20.5. So they need to win by 21. Because I can't trust the Aggies to do that. Now, I do think that they might score in this game with the quarterback change and everything like that. But the defense is so bad, I think that Jacksonville will still be able to get their points too. So by the end of the game, I think they'll be up by 20. So Jacksonville State minus 20.5 is my pick. Don't know about the total. It's a high total. The team totals are at 39.5 for the Gamecocks, 18.5 for the Aggies. So they are expecting the Aggies to at least put up 2 touchdowns. And we would need 44 points from the Gamecocks if that happens. So I'm not sure about the total. I might think about it throughout the day, but I'm definitely on 20.5. So Gamecocks minus 20.5 is my pick for this video. Lock it in, let's get this money, and we'll be back tomorrow to talk. Then we got another, let's see who we got tomorrow. We got Coastal Carolina, James Madison, UTEP, Western Kentucky, Middle Tennessee, and Louisiana Tech. And of course, we got the 49ers and the Seahawks. Seahawks are favored at home right now, I believe. Seahawks are underdogs right now at home, 3 points. So All right, I see it 3.5 now, so that number is starting to go up a little bit. Total's at 49, so let's keep that in mind, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. So lock it in. Let's get this money. We'll see you back tomorrow for some more football.